Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. Greetings. Well, the Arcturian Council. Well, please to connect. Will you? Is. 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 We are very happy to see how many humans on Earth right now are calling for peace, calling for an end to the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. We have seen how many individuals have realized that it is necessary to be of peace, to be radiating and vibrating peace. And we know that it is through these intentions and through that focus that you all come together to change the world for the better. As soon as a person realizes that peace is what they want, that person can go about cultivating the vibration of peace within them. And this is how, living in a world where you still don't have peace all the time, serves each individual. It allows all of you to ask yourselves the question of whether you are at peace within yourselves all the time. You need to check in and see if you are fighting with anyone. If you have gone to war in your head with another person, another ideology, or a group. It's time to let go of that whole idea that you need to defeat the other side. It's time for integration, which means it's time to stop fighting inside the self and let all the pieces of yourselves come together in a unified, harmonious whole. When you do that as individuals, you can do that as a human collective. And then you can join the galactic community, as you will have shown that you are ready to get along with others who are different from you in some way. You tend to focus as a society more on your differences than what you have in common. And this needs to change, and it is changing. As we said, we do feel happy and encouraged by what we are seeing right now. The amount of people who are having the realization that they need to stop fighting is enormous. And it will continue to rise as the collective desire for peace on earth also increases exponentially. You're ready to live in harmony. You're ready to move to the next level of your consciousness evolution. And this aggression that you are seeing right now there on earth is about bringing you closer to peace, ultimately. It is not the best way to get there, but it is the way that you have chosen right now as a collective. It certainly is a conflict that has gotten the world's attention. There are enough of you who respond to situations like the Russia-Ukraine conflict with compassion. And that's what is needed. That's what will heal and help. and fighting with others about who's right and who's wrong and what's really going on will perpetuate conflict and war on your planet. So before you start doing that with other people to prove how right and how smart you are, and we are only speaking to a few people here who are tuning in, remember to go within your hearts first and feel for the compassion that is there for all humans who are living through war, conflict, bombings, and shootings, and recognize that you are so much more a part of the solution when you do that than when you tell someone what you think is really going on. Remember to spread what you want to see more of on earth. And again, we know we are preaching to the choir here, but there are a few who will need to hear that, who will receive this message. We are so proud of the vast majority of awakened individuals who truly understand what their purpose is at this time. And we are so happy to see you living that purpose and that truth for the betterment of all human beings on earth. Well, the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Hello, everybody. Namaste. Blessings to you and yours. Thanks for watching, everybody who's tuning in right now. Had a day off yesterday. Went to the beach. It was windy. We got this great parking spot at the first place we went to, and then we were walking to the beach from the parking spot, and the wind was it was blowing right at us so hard that at times I was like, I can't even move. I was carrying a lot of stuff, and so I said, well, let's just go to another beach where we know it'll be less windy. So we did. We jumped back in the car, went to the other beach. For a lot of time, we were the only people on the beach. It was so nice. There were turtles that came onto the shore from the ocean to join us, and Talea tried to swim a little bit. The water was a little rougher at that beach. It's not the ideal spot for that reason, but it was nice just to be able to get out and stay out and not be, pelted by wind and sand for 2 hours. And then we got a lot done yesterday afternoon. Instead of going for a walk, we decided Talea didn't have her nap. She didn't even want to rest, which she's been doing some days, just resting instead of napping. She didn't even want to do that yesterday, so she was I know in those scenarios my wife's not really refreshed, and Talea's a little less than enthusiastic about doing anything. So I said, let's just stay home. So we stayed home, and I mowed the lawn. I love my lawnmower. It does need, I'm so glad I have those 2 batteries, because I do need to change the battery a lot, and charge one and run the other one, but it's fine. It works, and I love doing it. So that was our day yesterday, and tomorrow, hopefully less wind at the beach you never know. It can change on a dime like that from one day to the next. So yeah, I'm still running my sale, 50% off. LOVE is the code to enter at checkout to get 50% off almost everything on my site, including 2 new items in my store I just put in there yesterday. So that's at danielscranton.com/store. If you want to look at those and the 870 something other items in there. And you can get private session with me where I channel for you, 50% off. Lesson where I teach you channeling, 50% off. Master courses where you can learn everything I teach and get bonus recordings with light languages and sound healings and mantras and meditations, breathing exercises and all that good stuff. So it's all on there, danielscranton.com. And I've got 2 events coming up in March I want to tell you about. Well, 3 really. I've got the mega course for channeling, the 9-class, 18-hour one. That's danielscranton.com/mega. The regular old beginners group channeling class, 2-hour class, danielscranton.com/learn. There's links down below on YouTube for all these in the description. And then I've got Making Contact with ETs, a 4-week course, starts March 29th. And I think that's danielscranton.com/making contact. Yeah, so that's all I've got coming up in March. Exciting. I have tomorrow off for making a new video, so you won't see me. Still watching Succession, really loving that, and waiting for the next Star Trek, the final one, I think, of the season. And Resident Alien, too, which is still a good show, in my opinion, even though they kind of, it's like the big storyline kind of like finished in season 1, so they had to figure out a way to keep the show going, which I think they've done a good job of. All right, so anyway, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Be well. Be happy. Please hit subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Everywhere else, come back Monday and you'll see me again doing it with the Arcturian Council.